Hey everybody, this is Carl Jenkins. Welcome to an all new episode of Projectized, the project management show, where I discuss three things: the business of project management, how businesses use project management, and obtaining project management certification. So, in today's episode, as you can see, I got from Benefit News. Why is this important? Because in still economically challenging times, LinkedIn is offering free classes to help employees upskill. And as it pertains to project management, four of the 15 classes are around project management. So if you're watching this on LinkedIn, not LinkedIn, but YouTube Live, I put the article description in there, but I'll also put it in the chat so that people can see it and that you can click on it, whether you're live or the replay. Why is this important? Because LinkedIn, which is owned by Microsoft, says that project manager is the number three most in demand job during the pandemic. Glassdoor search engine said that project manager is the number four job. So these are heavily in demand. And I'm coming down here to number 8, where it says project management simplified. So learn the 12 steps to manage projects without creating a lot of extra overhead, as well as how to use traditional project management tools like Gantt charts and network diagrams. Uh, the triple constraint of project management is time, cost, and scope. And so network diagrams create your project schedule. They lay the foundation for that. Your activity diagrams, your network diagrams, your precedents, all of that lays the foundation for creating your own project schedule. So, as a project manager, to keep your projects on time, under budget, and within scope, that's really hard to do. And just making sure that you have the correct foundation for creating a project schedule is necessary. Next, number 9 is project management foundations. Learn the fundamentals of project management, from establishing project goals and objectives and building a project plan to managing resources and work, meeting deadlines, and closing the project. The reason why this is important is because many people don't focus on closing the project. For instance, getting all the sign offs, getting the approval of the deliverable, um, and archiving all of your project management plan and files so that they can be used for future usage and people don't have to reinvent the wheel. The next one is number 14, Cert Prep Scrum Master. And it says, master the foundational knowledge you need to study in order to pass exams, such as Certified Scrum Master, Professional Scrum Master, and more. So I do have to pair this with a caveat. If you're watching this on YouTube Live, then I did a video about earlier this year about how the professional Scrum Master, which is administered by scrum.org, is now using the 2020 Scrum Guide. The certified Scrum Master, which is through Scrum Alliance, is still using the 2017 Scrum Guide. So after this live, I'm going to put the 2020 Scrum Guide uh, episode that I believe I did in November, as well as the January 2021 update in here. I'm going to review to see whether or not they've updated it. But the one thing about Projectized is always being current. So I do have to preface it by saying that. So this probably is a great course, but it's just imperative that you know that there's a shift in Scrum Master certifications and with the new 2020 Scrum Guide coming out. Number 15, Agile Foundations. Learn the fundamental concepts to think like an agile team, including how to enhance communication with user stories and cross functional teams, and how to respond to change the agile way. So, as you can see, 4 of the 15 are project management. What I also want to point out is 2 of the 4, or half of them, are traditional project management, or what we call waterfall, and the other 2 of 4 are agile. So Scrum is the most popular subset of agile project management methodologies. Why is this? Because agile is a different project management lifecycle. It it was hard to do the traditional waterfall during the pandemic, and whether or not you're in quarantine, you're in phase reopening, or you're completely in reopening, you need project managers to be able to manage the different phases and the different changes and be responsive to that. Um, Also, traditional project management is still needed because they're still hiring them. And I've also did a video, an episode of Projectized, where some companies were going away from Scrum because they didn't like certain aspects of it. So, as you know, another thing I want to point out here is with LinkedIn Learning, whether or not you're applying to sit for the certified associate in project management, or the professional, or the project management professional, you can use the LinkedIn Learning for credits, which we call personal development units, to put on your application. You can also use these to renew your credits. So for certified associate in project management, now you need 15 personal development units to renew your certification every 3 years. And with the project management professional certification, you need 60 personal development units to every 3 years to maintain your certification. So you can use the LinkedIn Learning Certificate. All of that information will be on the certificate once you finish it. And then you can go to pmi.org, and the continuous credentials registration system, CCRS, and then you can type in the title like Agile Foundations that you see on here, and you can use that towards the title will pop up, and then you'll be able to populate all the information you need for Project Management Institute to accept your credit. So I do want to point that out. That's another reason why I mentioned LinkedIn Learning, because it has a lot of portability and helping you either get certified or maintain your certification. So this concludes this episode of Projectized. My name is Carla R. Jenkins, certified project management professional, certified Scrum Master, IDO 3 and 4, and Cloud. And also, I want to make sure that you have all the information that you need. Projectized is Mondays through Fridays, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube Live, Instagram Live, and Periscope. And I'll see everybody in the next episode of Projectized. Have a wonderful day.